Once again, hello everyone. After getting a request from one of my subscribers, today I am going to do a quiz called Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy Quiz. So now let's start this quiz. Okay, this first question has got 5 different versions or type. So please read the question carefully before starting the question. So you can see here I have given here all the versions here. So there are two types of question. One is which statement about couch is false, and second type is which statement about couch is true. So if you find the question as which statement about couch is false, then just click these options that I have shown here. And if you find the question as which statement about couch is true, then just click these options. Okay. Now this question number second also has got 5 different versions or type. So you need to read the question carefully, just like the previous question that I have shown. Okay. So you can see here these are the 5 possible questions that can come in this question number 2. So if you find any of these question in question number 2, then just click the answer that I have shown here. Okay, so that will be easy for you. Now this question number 3 also has got the 5 different versions or type. So please read the question carefully and just see the answers that I have shown here. So you can see here these are the 5 possible questions that can come in question number 3. So just click the answer or just see the question that you have and compare this with yours, and just click the option which matches your question. Now this question number 4 has got 5 different versions or type, and in this question you have to first read the question carefully and then you have to just click the option which matches the question. For instance, in version 1 of this question, it is asked here which of these organs is involved in breathing. So you can see here this is lungs. So just click the lungs as the answer in this sort of question. Now in version 2 of this question, it is asked here which of these organs excretes waste products. So you can see here this is a kidney. So just click the image, that is kidney image, if you find this set of question in question number 4. Now in version 3 of this question, it is asked here which of these organs is involved in digestion. So you can see here this is stomach. So just click this image if you find this set of question in question number 4. Now in version 4 of this question, it is asked here which of these organs pumps your blood. So this is a heart. So just click this sort of image if you find this set of question in question number 4. Now in version 5 of this question, it is asked here which of these organs do you use for thinking. So since this is a brain, so you need to click the image of brain in this sort of question. That means question number 4, this sort of question. Now this coming question, that means question number 5, also has got 5 different versions or type. So you need to read the question carefully and just compare that question with the question that I will show here. So you can see here these are the possible questions that can come in question number 5. So just compare your question with that of mine that I have shown here and just click the answer which I have shown here, so that it will be easy for you to find the correct answer without any problem. Now this question number 6 also has got 5 different versions or type. So I want you to read the question at first and then just compare that question with the answer, or let's say the question that I will show here. So you can see here these are the 5 different type of versions that will come in question number 6. So first you need to read your question and just compare your question with that of the questions that I have shown here, and just click the option so it is easy for you. So you need to see the question and just compare that. Okay. Now this question number 7 also has got 5 different versions or type. So first you need to read the question, and second you need to click the image, or let's say the option that will be in this question. So for instance, in version 1 of this question, it is asked here which of these planet is the biggest. So you need to click this sort of image in the option, and its real name is Jupiter. So you need to click Jupiter if you find this sort of question in question number 7. Now in version 2 of this question, it is asked here, which of these planets is the farthest from the sun? So we know that this is the Neptune, so you need to click this sort of blue planet if you find this sort of question in question number 7. Now in version 3 of this question, it is asked here, which of these planets is the smallest? So you need to click this sort of image, that means a little bit reddish brown image in the option. Now in version 4, it is asked here, which of these planets is the least dense? So if you find this sort of question, then you need to click the option Saturn, that means this is the image of Saturn planet, so you need to click Saturn planet if you find this sort of question. Now this version 5, you can see here, it is asked here, which of these planets is the closest to the sun? So if you find this sort of image, then just click this one, okay? I think this is the Mars, so you need to click the Mars planet. Now this coming question has got 5 different versions. So first you need to read the question, and second you need to see the options too. For instance, in version 1, it is asked here, this famous actress did not star in which of the following films? Then if you find this sort of question, then the correct answer will be gentlemen prefer blondes. Now in version 2 of this question, it is asked here, this famous actress starred in which of the following film? So previously it was not, now it is positive. So if you find this set of question, then you need to click rear window. Now in version 3 of this question, it is asked here, the actress pictured here was the muse of which Hollywood director? So if you find this set of question, then you need to click Alfred Hitchcock. Now in version 4 of this question, it is asked here, which fact is not true about the actress pictured here? So if you find this set of question, then you need to click second actress in history to appear on a postage stamp. So just click this option. Now in version 5 of this question, it is asked here, which famous lady is pictured here? So you need to click Grace Kelly for this sort of question in question number 8. Now this question number 9 has got 5 different versions or type. So first you need to read the question, and second you need to watch the options too. For instance, in version 1 of this question, it is asked here, which of these facts is not true about the famous Australian landmark? So if you find this set of question, then you need to click it's made of limestone, which is not a true fact. Now in version 2 of this question, it is asked here, this famous Australian landmark is made from which type of rock? So if you find this set of question, then you need to click sandstone. So just click sandstone if you find this set of question in question number 9. Now in version 3 of this question, it is asked here, this famous landmark is located in which Australian state? So you need to click Northern Territory for this set of question in question number 9. Now in version 4 of this question, it is asked here, how old is this ancient rock? Then you need to click half billion years old. So just click half billion years old if you find this set of question in question number 9. Now in version 5 of this question, it is asked here, on which continent will you find this national landmark? So you can click here Australia for this set of question in question number 9. This coming question has got 5 different versions or type. So first you need to read the question, and second you need to watch the alternatives or options too. So you can see here this question number 10 has got 5 different versions. So you need to read the question because there is negative and positive things written about the same writer. So you can see here the plays written by Shakespeare or plays not written by Shakespeare. So this sort of question may come. So if you find this sort of question, then just click the answer that I have shown here without any difficulties. Now this question number 11 also has got 5 different version or type. So first you need to read the question, and second you need to watch the alternatives very carefully. For instance, in version 1 of this question, it is asked here which historical person is pictured here. So if you find this set of question, then just click Charles Darwin for this question number 11 version 1. Now in version 2 of this question, it is asked here this famous naturalist visited many places on earth to further his research, but which place did he not visit? So for this set of question you need to click Asia or Asia for this question. Now in version 3, you can see here it is asked here which of the following places on earth did this famous figure visit to further his research. So you need to click New Zealand for this set of question. Now in version 4 of this question, it is asked here this historical figure was famous for which great work of scientific literature. So you need to click Origin of Species for this set of question. Now in version 5 of this question, it is asked here on which ship did Charles Darwin travel. So you need to click HMS Beagle for this set of question. Now this question number 12 has got 5 different version or type. So for your easiness, I have just typed all the versions in one page so that it will be easy for you. So you can see here these are the 5 different questions that may come in question number 12. So just compare your question with that of mine, and you can see here answers are also written here. So it is easy for you to find the correct answer for this question number 12. Now this question number 13 has got 5 different version or type. So first read the question just like the previous other questions, and just click the option that I have shown here. For instance, in version 1 of this question, you can see here it is asked here the artist who created this painting famously had a lifelong correspondence by letter with his brother. What was his brother's name? So you need to click Theo for this question, that means THEO, Theo. Now in version 2 of this question, it is asked here at which museum is this famous painting exhibited. So you need to click MOMA New York. So just click MOMA New York if you find this set of question in question number 13. Now in version 3 of this question, it is asked here what is the title of this world famous painting. Then you need to click the Starry Night. So just click Starry Night, and there may be other similar option, but you have to click this same one, the Starry Night. Now in version 4 of this question, it is asked here which artist created this painting. Then you need to click Vincent van Gogh. So just click Vincent van Gogh if you find this set of question in question number 13. Now in version 5 of this question, it is asked here where was the painter who created this piece of art born. Then you need to click Netherlands for this question. Now this question number 14 also has got 5 different version or type. So just read the question carefully and then click the option that I will be showing here. For instance, in version 1 of this question, it is asked here that this picture here was invented by which person. So the name is written here is a little bit hard for me to pronounce. So just click the option that I have shown here in the answer box. Now in version 2 of this question, it is asked here that this picture here traditionally contains which of these ingredients. So the answer is peanuts. So just click peanuts if you find this sort of question in question number 14. Now in version 3 of this question, it is asked here that this picture here was created in which decade. So the correct answer will be 1930s. So just click 1930s if you find this sort of question in question number 14. Now in version 4 of this question, it is asked here, the dish pictured here traditionally doesn't contain which of these ingredients. So you need to click fish flakes for this question. Now in version 5 of this question, it is asked here, the food pictured here is a traditional dish from which country. So you need to click Thailand for this sort of question in question number 14. This coming question has got 5 different versions or type, so you need to read the question carefully and you need to watch the options or alternatives given too. For example, in version 1 of this question, it is asked here, a great American author is pictured here and he had a remarkable memory. What was his nickname? So you need to click memory babe for this sort of question in question number 15. Now in version 2 of this question, it is asked here, which author is pictured here? So you need to click Jack Kerouac. So just click Jack Kerouac if you find this sort of question in question number 15. Now in version 3 of this question, it is asked here, the author pictured here was a contemporary of which of the authors below. So if you find this sort of question, then you need to click Allen Ginsberg. Now in version 4 of this question, it is asked here, in which year was the author pictured here born? So you need to click 1922 for this sort of question in question number 15. Now in version 5, it is asked here, which of the following novels was written by author pictured here? Then you need to click Visions of Cordy. So just click Visions of Cordy if you find this sort of question in question number 15. Now this coming question has got 5 different versions or type. So first, read the question carefully, and second, just type as I have typed here, okay, without any mistake. For instance, in version 1, it is asked here, what is the most populated city of this country? So you need to type capital S, small h, small a, small n, small g, small h, small a, small I, Shanghai. Now in version 2 of this question, it is asked here, who is currently the head of this country's central government? Type your answer in below. So you need to type Xi Jinping. So just type as I have typed here, okay, capital X, I, space, capital J, I, N, P, A, I, N, G. Now in version 3 of this question, it is asked here, what is this country's official name? Type your answer below. So you must have to type as same as I have typed here, okay, People's Republic of China. You need to type the capital letter and small letter also by seeing this, People's Republic of China. Now in version 4 of this question, it is asked here, what is this country's currency called? So you need to type as I have typed here. Now in version 5 of this question, it is asked here, what is the capital of this country? Then you need to type Beijing. So just type capital B, small e, small I, small j, small I, small n, g, Beijing. Now question number 17 also has got 5 different versions or type. So just read the question carefully and then just click the image that I have shown here. That means the answer. For example, in version 1 of this question, it is asked here, which of these was the first flower to grow in Hiroshima after the nuclear attack? So just click this image, okay? You need to click this image for this sort of question. Now in version 2 of this question, it is asked here, which of these did the first flowers resemble? Then you can see here, this is lotus. So just click this sort of image if you find this sort of question in question number 17. Now in version 3 of this question, it is asked here, which of these was used as cure for the bubonic plague in Middle Ages? So just click this image in the option. Now in version 4 of this question, it is asked here, which of these allowed the Scots to escape the Vikings? Then you need to click this set of thorny plants, okay? Now in version 5 of this question, it is asked here, which of these is not a flower? So you need to click this. I think this is some type of fungus. So just click this set of image in question number 17. Now in this question number 18, there are 5 different version or type. So first you need to read the question carefully. And for your easiness, I have written all the answer, or let's say all the version, in one page. So just you need to click the correct answer. So you can see here, these are the 5 different type of version that this question has. So first you need to read the question, and then you need to compare your question with the question that I have shown here in this image. So just click the suitable option. Now this question number 19 also has got 5 different version or type. So first you need to read the question, and second just type the answer that I have typed here, okay, without any mistake. For example, in version 1 of this question, it is asked here, on the bank of which river was this building constructed? Type your answer in below. So if you find this sort of question, then just type Yamuna as I have typed here, okay, capital Y, and all are small letter. Just type Yamuna as I have typed here. Now in version 2 of this question, it is asked here, in which city is this building located? So you need to type Agra. So just type capital A, small g, small r, A, Agra as I have typed here. Now in version 3, it is asked here, who commissioned this building? Type the person's real name in below. So you need to type Shah Jahan. So you need to see the spaces also, okay. After Shah there is space and Jahan, okay. Just type as I have typed here. Now in version 4 of this question, it is asked here, in which year was this building commissioned? So if you find this set of question, then just type the number as I have typed here. Now in version 5 of this question, it is asked here, what is this building called? So you need to type Taj Mahal. That means there must be space between Taj and Mahal. So just type as I have typed here without any mistake. Now this question number 20 has got 5 different version or type. So you need to read the question carefully and then see the image carefully before starting the video. For example, in version 1 of this question, it is asked here, which of these elements is a noble gas? So just click Kr, that means this is a krypton. So just click krypton, or let's say Kr, for this sort of question. Now in version 2, it is asked here, what is gold abbreviated as in periodic table? So you need to click Au, that means Aurium. So just click Au if you find this sort of question in question number 2020. Now in version 3 of this question, it is asked here, which of these elements has the highest electrical conductivity? So just click Ag for this set of question. Now in version 4 of this question, it is asked here, what is sodium abbreviated as in periodic table? So you need to click Na, that means sodium. Na is the sodium. Now in version 5 of this question, it is asked here, what is iron abbreviated as in periodic table? So just click Fe, that means ferrium.